everybody, Shark Scrapper here. Well, we've got a generator. We got two of them actually. They weigh about 270 pounds. My yard won't take them like this unless I just drop it off in the shred. I don't want to do that because that's aluminum. There's probably some copper in there for the windings, so come on, let's dive in and see what kind of damage we can do. Probably to ourselves, but yeah, let's dive in. Sockets, bits, drill, grinder, hammer, vice grips, snips, screwdrivers. I think we got everything we need to dive into this. So I hit some of the nuts and screws and stuff with blaster. We'll let that soak. Let's get some wire cut off. Spark plugs, so there's some brass right there, I think. We'll see. We'll check all that stuff later on. Yep, that's aluminum. not good. My adapter snapped. Yeah, we sheared that right off. All right, well, that means we're back to doing it the old-fashioned way. So we got that cylinder head off of there. You can see there's the spark plug. That's where the spark would ignite. There's the cylinder. So you got the, you know, it's sitting on there. Valve, 2 valves here for mixing air and fuel. Get your combustion and blow your rod there to turn this thing. This is aluminum, nice chunk of aluminum there. So that's why I'm taking this apart. We'll get that spark plug off of there too. You won't believe how frozen up some of these bolts are. It's absolutely ridiculous. That one looks like it was welded down into there. They must have run this thing really hot. All right, so in order to get the generator section here off, I think I have to get this pan or tray that it's mounted to removed, because there's bolts down in there that I need to get to, and it's way too long to reach. So I think I need to get these out, and then that'll get the tray off of it. Then I might be able to get better access to everything. Well, tipping it up had the added advantage of draining the oil. And unfortunately, I didn't, when I raised it and tipped it, all the oil came out before I could get the drip pan under there. So, oh well, we'll clean that up. That's what that make that kitty litter stuff for. But the good news is I now have access to the bolts that I couldn't get to before, so I should be able to get this generator broken loose here really soon. Okay, well, here's the plan. I've spent a considerable amount of time trying to get at that generator, and one of my yards called me back and said that they'll treat them like they do engines, so it's a little bit better price than shred. So that's the way these are going to go in. Hey y'all, Shark Scrapper. All right, so the saga of the generators continues, but we're about ready to wrap it up. Here's the one that you saw me start taking apart. I finally decided this was taking way too much time. I have a yard that might do better than shred, but they want to take a look at them first. So that same yard also buys some of my lower grade e-waste things like power supply units and laptops and such. So I've got boards loaded up inside the Sharkmobile. I've got power supplies, laptops ready to go. I have been draining the oil out of this one because that's a legit thing to do. You don't want to, you know, scam the yard by bringing them in full of oil if you can. So, and they've told me in the past when it comes to engines that they want the oil pan off anyway. So I figure this is, you know, kind of the same thing. So we're about done draining the oil. So let's go ahead and get this thing loaded up in the Sharkmobile, and we'll head on up and see how we do. All right, so they're both on the cargo pallet. That way it'll be easier for the folks at the scrapyard to lift them out. Because they weigh 250 plus pounds each. So, you know, there's no way we want to they're just going to be tipping them out. They need a forklift for them. So this will make it easier. And I get rid of a pallet. All right, let's get some line on here to hold everything down, and we're out of here. I wish I had known that they were going to pay me as well as they did for these things as engines before I started taking them apart, because that turned out to be pretty much a total waste of time. As it was, they gave me 32 cents a pound on these. Pretty good, because like cast aluminum is normally 45 cents a pound. Motors is 35 cents a pound. You know, breakage is 14 cents a pound. So I did really well here, and the only mistake I made was wasting time trying to take this apart. But I have to admit, it was kind of fun taking an engine apart again. I hadn't done that for a while. Well, hey everybody, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and the links that are popping up here are going to take you to more shark scrapping content so you can learn with me. Have a great day, everybody.